The earth had begun to forget the era of humanity. In place of technological advancements, weeds and thorns grew. The sun grew dark. Red dust scattered the lands every full moon. In recent times, dust storms have become more frequent. The dust infected ecosystems, covering the green chloroplast of leaves with a thick red powder. The strongest plant to thrive was wheat. Despite this, people lived on. Trees grew above fallen skyscrapers, rusting with time's guidance. Their roots extended all over the ground and throughout the earth. Kingdoms and nations had fallen, yet individuals and nature lived on. In one of these fallen kingdoms, there was a barn. It bubbled up high beyond her reach. It brimmed with a glow that matched that of the sun's. The fire ate and tore at the foundation of the barn. It lit like a candle sitting atop a birthday cake. Vicky could feel the heat radiating to her eyes and skin. Her body moved not, as if entranced by it. A sudden crunch in the wheat and dead grass around her cut off guard. "Why did you even call me here? There's no point to what you're doing," someone yelled behind her. Her eyes stung from staring at the burning pile of waste. "Casimir, you didn't have to come at all. Not like I was forcing you. It's just a bid farewell anyway," she yelled. The fire flared behind them, crackling and letting off sparks in all directions. "It's not just a farewell, Vicky," he turned to the fire. "You're scared." Vicky almost let out a laugh. "So what? To forget is to move forward. I will travel the world and roam free," she smiled. "You will always be tethered to some home. You're never truly free, you know," he responded. "Who are you to be talking, huh? Not like your advice works anyway. Last time, I ended up in a muddy ditch with my favorite shirt on," she retorted. "Vicky, look! You just burned your house down! Take this seriously, listen to me," he yelled. "No, you're wrong, Casimir. You'll be fine over here without me anyway. You have your family," Vicky yelled back. She looked back one last time at Casimir and started running away. "Goodbye." Therefore return henceforth to the source of your failure, for there you shall find Alquent. "What the hell is Alquent? Who are you?" she retorted. "Why should I have to go find it? Is there not another one who can?" The tree she stood by shook and stirred. She found it odd. "It means the whole. I am simply guiding you towards it. You are fortunate enough to have direction." "Why are you being so vague? Why can't you be direct?" she pleaded. There was nothing but her own voice echoing back at her. Vicky's eyes burned. She refused to let out a single tear in front of some tree, which to her was sending her on a death quest without explanation. To her, the tree was a big hoax, some phony. Maybe she'd been drugged and was hallucinating, or the reality, of which she wished wasn't, to return to her home. The dusty, demolished old barn creaked and shook. The roof of the barn had been torn off from its many nights out in the red dust. The charred birch planks reeked of manure, overgrown and beaten by nature's resilience. Of course, Vicky hadn't wanted to revisit this place. She'd originally refused to step anywhere close to the kingdom it belonged to. Her brows furrowed. Why steal my resolve only to go back on my word, she thought. She turned and stepped towards the entrance, the wooden frame of it, decayed with fungi and termites. Maybe there's a supermarket elsewhere. Her stomach growled. She turned and waltzed right back into the barn. As she walked through the open space, water dripped and landed in dark, murky puddles. Her shoes, aged from the dust and hail that stormed around the night, now crunched with the ash that layered the barn. Every breath she took felt worse than if she smoked 500 cigarettes. The ash still remained, even though it had been so long since she revisited. The grids of fence were used to separate the animals from tearing each other apart, but now they were burned. Strangely enough, a thick black goo seemed to form. The puddles had been murky with it. She did her best to step to the side of the goo. When she came to one of the corners of the barn, there lay a photo frame. Curious, and she kneeled down and held it. Resilient little pest. It's a miracle you didn't burn up with the rest. She turned to look at the ash that now covered her shoes. The fire. Vicky still thought of the tree. Vicky still thought of what Alquent even meant. Why was she even here? She began to question her entire purpose. She'd been wandering around in circles, practically. Wandering the world, trying to figure out if there was anything left here for her to do. She questioned, what am I even doing out here? I have no goal, no target, no identity of my own. I cannot coexist with that which grows upon the soil. My family is gone, and I chose to run. She left the barn. She left to a place that oversaw all the wheat fields that still kept growing by themselves. She wondered how they chose to grow even under all the turmoil under the sun. Suddenly, someone approached her. It was Casimir. Have faith in yourself, he said. Heed my words. You are here for a reason, and everything that breathes or has a form of its own does too, he spoke. Through our malformed moon, a desolate earth, withering kingdoms, we find the conviction to have peace with ourselves. There is still meaning if you choose there to be, he spoke. She still doubted him, her eyes looking away. Casimir, look around you. There's nothing left for us, she pointed. She pointed to the wheat fields. She pointed to the sun in the sky that was crumbling and red. There's no reason, no conceivable reason you should come up with to convince me. She remained firm in her conviction. And yet, while you say this to me, there is. You look at the wheat fields. You look at what remains of what we had. You still remember that people used to be here, that people, they lived and they enjoyed life. You're the one that doesn't understand and chooses to remain ignorant. Throughout your travels, there's not a single thing that made you think of this world with passion, he questioned. I haven't. There's this black goo that keeps following me. This eye that stares into me whenever I look at it. I chose to run from it. There's nothing here. All that's left is our fears, and what remains here is terrible. I want to leave, but there's nowhere to run. It's your problem. You haven't been facing it head on, Casimir said. You have to look at it straight in the face and kill it. You have to kill this fear of yours. This thing, this Alquent, it's beyond it. Okay? It's beyond whatever you're running from. When Vicky heard this, she fell to her knees and then got up once again because she knew what she had to do. She had to go out and find this thing. And perfectly enough, it was standing down in the wheat field where she looked at. She chased it down. With a gun in hand from her pocket, she knew what she had to do. She knew what she had to accomplish. Maybe this could be the end all, or maybe nothing would happen at all, but she knew she had to face this thing and reach Alquent. The monster shrieked to her, the abyss of its body staring right back at her. She pointed her gun and fired. The world had not gone entirely back to where it once was, but the moon seemed to slowly rejoin itself back together after the incident. Casimir and Vicky lived out their days in the wheat fields and the farms, living together with Casimir's family. But the red dust storm remained, and dust storms still happen, yet less frequently. But it's no longer served as a reminder to her that things were going horribly and there was no hope for anything. She now believed that you always have to keep moving. She kept moving around the world and discovering traces of things she'd never seen or heard of in her life before. She had finally found Alquent, and when she did, the tree whispered back, "Thank you," and she never heard from it again.